Welcome everybody to Speedrun Update. My name is Nate Camacho. With me as always is Eric Witzka. Thank you guys so much for your time, and let's get right into it. Erica, how you doing, man?
I'm doing pretty good. I've noticed something. Every time you say my name, you always say Eric. And like every video we do is like it picks that up. It's like Erica, and I'm just like, dang, you gotta stop doing that,
Dude. It must be some like Freudian slip or something. I'll try not to do that. Usually,
no, it's not a big deal. I just thought I'd bring it up.
no, it's funny. Usually,
It's
I let you do your name, but I guess I was trying something different today. But oh man, what's new, man? What's caught your attention this week?
Well, yeah, attention grabbing. We just lost Ozzy, and so
Yeah.
right. What is it like the day after? Was it the day after Ozzy
Dude,
passed away?
I don't remember off the top of my head.
It
I think I
was
know
not
what you're
too
talking about, though.
Yeah, there's not too much time that passed, but we recently lost Hulk Hogan now.
Yep.
It sucks because, I mean, you don't even have to be a wrestling fan to know who Hulk Hogan is because he was such an icon. He died at 71, which is pretty young,
Yeah.
all things considered. Yeah, I didn't do any deep dives into like why, like what was the cause of death or anything like that. I'm sure that maybe had something to do with past usage of steroids and stuff like that
probably.
didn't help, and wrestling for a long time takes its toll on your body. I just wanted to give a shout out to like the Hulkster though, man. Like at one time Hulk Hogan was my favorite wrestler. You hear good stories and bad stories about him, but you try to dwell on the good things, especially now that he's passed on. So yeah, it sucks.
Yeah, man, always. Yeah, it sucks that he's gone. Yeah, this is kind of young. Ozzy was also kind of young, and yeah, I guess just when you live a crazy life like that, I guess it takes its toll. So it's definitely sad to see him go. I mean, no matter how you view him and the mistakes he made, it's always sad for someone to go. So let's I'll try and pick up the mood a little bit with some juicy gossip, juicy gossip. We'll get into some gaming news that I saw recently.
Gaming.
Apparently, Sony, for their next generation of consoles, so the next PlayStation 6, for that next generation, they're planning on releasing we don't know what it's called, but I'm going to call it a PSP2, another portable device. And I'm super excited. My brother got a PSP back in 2006. It was an awesome handheld. I had a DS at the time, and the DS definitely had its positives, but I thought the PSP was a way more powerful. It had actual console games. I remember we had Madden, that year's Madden, and it was on the PSP, and it was basically the same as the Madden you get on the console, and it's in your hand. So that was super cool. And the Switch is huge. Xbox announced their handhelds and their handheld strategy.
Really?
Did you not hear about that? That was a while ago.
No, I haven't heard anything about handhelds.
Yeah, so they announced it a while ago. I'm going to try and go real quick. They announced too. They're building it with Asus, which is a well-known electronics company. They make a bunch of computer components and more. But it is the Asus ROG Ally X Xbox Edition and the Asus ROG Ally Xbox Edition. So there's the X Edition and then the non-X Edition. And real quick, none of that's been confirmed, but basically it's just like an Xbox / computer PC in your hand, but you should be able to play Xbox exclusive games on it. But they haven't announced anything yet, but it's looking like the price is going to be $900 for the nicer version, the X version, and I think $600 for the cheaper one, which is insane. Obviously that's rumors, but I hope it's like half of that.
Man, that's pricey.
I know, dude, it's insane. I'm not gonna get it if it's that much. I'm just not.
Like it's either that or a couple car payments.
I know. Yeah. Because it's gonna be that, or another console, or a huge computer upgrade, or Anyway, I'm not doing that. But putting the Xbox news aside, I'm sorry, this is gonna be a little long segment. The PSP2, no announcement has actually been made about this. So this is pure rumors, but it's coming from well-respected leakers that have done tons of PC leakers. The two I'm going to be talking about are Kepler L2. He, in April, leaked that they were working on a handheld. And then another leaker called Moore's Law is Dead recently leaked that an update is coming, or I think by now it's already come out, for the PlayStation 5 for a low power setting. And the reason why that matters is because if PlayStation 5 has a low power setting, what uses low power? Handheld devices. You don't get to plug those into the wall. So the fact that they've released a low power setting for the PlayStation 5 that nobody's asking for very much points to the fact that they are developing, their hardware and their software to be able to run the PlayStation ecosystem on a lower power source. So it's super cool. It's super cool, and hopefully the price is right. That's something I'd be
Yeah.
super interested in. Is a PSP 2.
That sounds like something that could be really cool. Because I had a PSP too, and I agree, they were super awesome.
Yeah, it was basically like a mini PlayStation in your hands. But before we move on to the next subject, I just want to thank you guys so much for watching. If you could, please subscribe. Please like this video and hit the notification bell if you want to get this. We put these out every single Friday. We try to update you on everything that we think is interesting. And there's tons of other content that we're putting out, creative, funny, lore dumps, or just talking podcast style. So thank you so much for watching. And if you'd like to support us, it doesn't cost you anything, but hit that subscribe button.
So I don't know if you've seen other videos, but we always end up talking about Fortnite. Mostly me. I mean, I don't love it as much as I used to, but I still talk about it. This time around is something kind of interesting coming, Nate. I don't know if you've heard, but the Blitz that we do now,
Yeah.
the fast-paced modes that we do, they're getting an update.
Okay.
And the new update is actually going to be 6 players.
No way, bro.
Yep.
That's so good, dude.
Of 6. So we can hit up like Wesley.
Oh my god,
and
that's so
yeah,
great.
Like, yeah. So that's
great
coming.
for our friend group.
And then because there's not a lot of things that you can have 6 players with, and that's like we're usually like looking for things to play with 6 players or more. So it was like that's perfect.
Yeah, dude, it's super hard because not everybody likes the same game, but everybody in our friend group likes Fortnite. And then on top of that, not everybody has the same system. You and me have PlayStations. Wes and Deanna have PCs. So it's like there's only a handful of games that we can all play on together. Kaylin plays on her laptop. So it's like, when I wanted to play Halo with everybody, 6 people could play. But, you and Julia don't have a PC or an Xbox. So you guys can't play Halo. And so that is awesome. I'm super happy about that. I'm still waiting for that Simpsons news, though.
Oh, I know. I'm still hearing stuff about it.
Nice. But what do you got next for us, Art?
All right, I'm a big Lego guy. I've always been a big Lego kind of guy. I would have more Lego if I had room for Lego. My son's huge into Lego. My daughter likes Lego. So things that been kind of waiting for to drop because I'm such an anime fan is Lego anime sets. They're not exactly anime, but we are getting next month, August, One Piece Legos.
Nice.
So I don't know if you heard about that, but they're coming out with.
What sets are they putting out? What do they look like?
Some of the sets. One is the Buggy Circus.
Okay.
Another one is there's like smaller sets, but that's one of them that I can remember. One of the sets that's really cool is the Going Merry, the pirate ship.
Bro, do you think you'll be able to get your hands on any, or is it just going to be one of those like love from afar things?
See, this is the thing. I was gonna get the Going Merry, but I ended up finding like it's not Lego, but it's like substitute Lego of the Thousand Sunny.
It's custom, yeah.
Yeah, so I actually have that ordered right now.
Nice, it's something, man. Dude, you got to let Wes know, bro. You got because he has a bunch of custom.
Oh, no, he's the one that kind of got me into it too, because he showed me his figures. I'm like, those are actually really cool.
Dude, they're so cool. Yeah, he gave me a Ichigo in his half holified form, or both, I think, and in a custom minifig, and it's like one of the coolest things ever.
Yeah, next time we get on, I'll actually I have some of the One Piece characters. I'll just show the camera real quick. So
yeah, you just got to remember the next time a One Piece topic comes up, you got to bring it out.
Yeah, and then the last set I can remember is the Baratier, and that's a huge set. It's the restaurant.
Yeah, I'm sure what's like $500 or something like that, but it's
I think it's like 300.
Dude,
but
that's another thing you could sell Julia on, where it's like, look, I know this set might be expensive, but if we buy the set, we don't open it. 5 years from now, it's going to cost twice as much. I'm not even joking.
I mean, why buy Lego and not open it though?
No, you get your Going Merry, and that's yours, and then you get your Baratier or your Buggy Circus, which is less cool, and that's the one you sell in the future.
I mean, I
I'm
guess,
just trying to go hustle here, man.
Yeah, sure, why not?
Take notes, who's ever watching.
Yeah, all right, hustle notes.
Let's move on to some movie news. Every week I'm trying to watch a movie, and this week we finally watched Fantastic Four: First Steps. And Eric, I think you're going to be pleasantly surprised. I can say without a shadow of a doubt, I give this an 8 out of 10 I really liked this film a lot. There are some sequences in this film that I would love to talk to you guys about, but it's a huge spoiler. The acting across the board was good. The characters across the board were good. I was really worried about Johnny Storm, but he may be my favorite character.
It's a solid
In this
actor.
movie, yeah, and I thought Galactus was great. I have seen some contention online that people didn't like this, people didn't like that, but as a very light, I've only seen the other Fantastic Four movies. Um, I loved this movie. I thought it was great. I love the changes they made. But yeah, I can't say enough good things about it. And yeah, it's better than Superman. And I like Superman a lot. Even though I only gave it a 6, I liked Superman a lot. But this one is like, I just finished that movie and it
A
was
lot, a
like,
lot.
yeah, I finished the movie and I was thoroughly enjoying it and thoroughly pleased. So I could not recommend watching it more. Please put a comment down below if you guys want a full spoiler cast between me and Kaylin. We'd love to put that out. But yeah, Eric, what else you got for us in movie news?
Well, I recently watched the Avatar trailer, not the Last Airbender, but the Blue People Avatar.
You always got to trust Eric to make the lowest common denominator joke possible.
I mean, the easy ones are the easiest
Best
to
ones.
tell. Yeah, the easiest to tell. It looks interesting. Avatar has never been like high priority for me. They're really great movies. Um, I don't really know what to say. I mean, it's about what you'd expect from an Avatar trailer.
Okay.
Like lots of action, a lot of blue people, a lot of shooting of different weapons, and still fighting for Pandora. It looks like, or parts of Pandora, and we get to see different types of Pandorans maybe that have
Navi.
different powers. So I mean that's cool, and we get to see that. I think the dynamic between the family and everything is in jeopardy a little bit. Kind of looks like there's some turmoil going on. So I mean, yeah, I'll watch it.
Yeah. I like Avatar a lot. The trailer, I don't think it was great. I think the music was kind of disconnected from the actual scenes in the trailer, and I felt, since we had Avatar 2 not too long ago, I think it's been 3 years,
Yeah,
so it doesn't have the same hype it did. The second one had from being like, what, 13 years after the original one.
yeah,
So that's part of the reason I think why people were so hyped and it got made so much money. I don't think this one's going to have that as much, but it does look great. You can never deny that with Avatar. You watch those films, it's a visual spectacle. It's a joy, again, a joy to watch. But yeah, we'll see. I think I'm gonna predict it now. I don't think it's gonna make nearly as much as the other two. The other two made $2 billion each in the box office.
right.
I think this one, I put the over under. I say it's under 1.3. I don't think it's going to make more than 1.3, which is an insane amount. Like that's a
Yeah,
outstanding success. But as far as Avatar movies go, I don't think it's gonna do as well. But
yeah,
hopefully, I am still excited. I'm sure a better trailer will come out as well. But
yeah.
yeah, hopefully the
I think
story. Go ahead, Eric.
I think it has a lot to do with word of mouth. If it's an outstanding movie and those people that go to see it love it, I mean, it's going to catch on like wildfire because everybody's going to be like, "No, you need to go see it." So who knows? It
Yeah,
might.
but the other two weren't outstanding. It's like the story in the first one was good, but
Yeah,
very simple. Very simple.
yeah,
And then the story in the second one was also good, but had some really glaring issues. So if this third story is somehow knock it out of the park, I'm going to be really surprised. I'm expecting just another by the books, colored by numbers story, which is fine. That's not why I watch these movies, but that's why I think it's going to be less because we're going to get another generic story, and it's just not going to have the same hype that the other two did, and I think that's what's going to happen.
are we still? There's still one more after this, right?
So who knows? Because he said he wanted to make 5 Avatar movies,
Oh, boy.
but the thing is, dude, if he has the stories in his head
Yeah,
and they keep making money,
yeah.
I'm here for it. You know, and I remember I theorized. You had your first one was Earth, your second one was water, this one's fire,
Fire.
so fourth one's air, fifth one we go to Earth, and it's like city futuristic. I don't know. We'll see.
Sure.
Thank you guys so much for watching. We're gonna wrap it up there. Yeah, this has been. I love this episode. I think we talked about some really cool stuff, some interesting stuff, some juicy gossip, and thank you guys so much for watching. Please like and subscribe. And on behalf of myself and Eric and those who geek channel, we'll see you next time. Bye bye.
Laters.